Hey, my beautifuls, this is Direct D. That's me. I am coming to you today thanking you for coming to my channel, okay? Welcome. Welcome again. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in and just giving me a shot and listening to me rant or introduce some great things to you. And if you've been with me from day one, you're my A1. Thank you, Sugar, for coming back. Okay, so I'm coming to you talking to you about a website called Vinted.com. Now, I know some of you are going to say, oh, we've heard of it. Yeah, what else can you tell us? I'm not trying to tell you nothing, Sugar. I'm trying to tell you what I bought, honey. Watch me. See what I got. That's what I want you here for, okay? I might have some good things you might want to deal with, okay? Now, today I'm doing something a little bit differently. I have an interest that nobody knows that I have this interest. But I love a computer or laptop with that CD-ROM thing on the side because I love PC games, okay? I love me a good PC game. Sometimes it gives me the chance to just unwind, go to a different place, be somebody else. Now, I know I'm 56 years old, but hey, there's 70-year-olds out there still doing gaming and stuff, so don't be coming for me, okay, baby, because that's what I like. And I want to share it with you. I mean, there might be some people out there who are old school that decide, well, I want to do that too. I didn't know they were still selling them because I used to go to Walmart all the time and get them. Walmart used to have them for $9.98, baby. And I think they're still there. But they're kind of gotten repetitious. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing over and over again. I'm not against that. But I'm just kind of tired of it now, okay? Now, I have about 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 games I want to introduce to you guys. I want to show you that they're still out there, you know. And if you still got the old laptop, if you have sometimes I think the all-in-one HPs, they still have that on the side. I think they still have it on the side. I didn't notice. I had one at work, and I was like, "What's this button?" Yeah, I always said don't touch stuff, but I touched it because I was trying to figure out what's going on. And it was actually the CD-ROM side on there. I don't know whether it's the DVD-ROM. I don't know if the difference. But I know that when you pull it out, you can put a CD in there or a DVD in there. And I would assume that it will play. Did you know that some of those things still have Windows Media Player? Do you remember that? Anybody remember that? If you do, put it down in the comment. Baby, talking about we'll fill them things up with music and watching movies on it and stuff like that. I had a wonderful time doing that. But that's neither here nor there. I keep looking down because they are right here in front of me, okay? So I'm going to just be quick about this, let you know that you can get these. And I promise you, I paid no more than $4, maybe because I got 3 for $4. But other than that, $1, okay? And these games normally run between $9.98 and $19.98 back in the day. I say back in the day like it's really been a while back because, hey, Walmart still sell them. And then if you go on this website called Big Fish Games, I think, .com. I mean, they got them online now, but hey. So, the first one I found was called Classic Hidden Objects. Is that right? Classic 10 Hidden Objects. And if you don't know what those are, it says it got thousands of puzzles, but you're pretty much doing hide and seek with stuff. Like you go in there and it says a button, excuse me, it says button at the bottom, and then you go and find the button and you have to find it. I like doing those kinds of games and stuff, and sometimes that just make me, you know, I think I'd be doing something. But yeah, that's one of them. And I think there are a lot of them. Like, oh, and I said I got a PC game, and I was just talking about Big Fish, right? So, Big Fish, this is one of those Big Fish games, and this one is called Dark Tales, Edgar Allan Poe's The Black Cat, and I'm excited to see what that one's about. Look at the little, and I like doing the role play games because I'm looking at everything, and I just like stuff that looks real, okay? And those sometimes does it for me. And I know some people say the PlayStation does that. Is the PlayStation, Xbox, one of those? But you can't get any real than that. These were real before those started coming out, okay? And the next one I have I didn't even open this one because somebody sent it to me, and they sent it just wide open, just letting people know what it was. They ain't covered it up or nothing. I just can't stand when they do that. But, you know, it's a lesson learned. Sometimes I do wish that Vinted.com had a comment section so you can kind of, like a forum, that you can kind of leave information and little tidbits and stuff for new sellers or people that just don't give a crap. Kind of be able to call them out and say, don't do that. Don't send that stuff to people, and you know that you wouldn't want it like that either. I mean, do unto others as you had them to do unto you. Don't be lazy. And then when they get it and they won't release it, because the thing that I like about Vinted.com is Vinted will say, they'll ask you, is everything okay? And if everything isn't okay, then you could tell them that you have an issue, and that means that it was some crap. I'm not gonna pay for crap. So they give them a chance to say whether they want it or not. And if they don't want it, then they can. I just learned this today because my daughter ordered something, and she ordered something, and the lady sent something that was totally not what it was. I mean, she said she wanted a shirt. The shirt was a nice red shirt. Guess what she got sent? A dress, a white dress, white lace, ugly dress. Now, how is that? I could see if you sent another shirt and got it mixed up, but you got a whole nother item. And so my daughter was trying to return it and everything, and they told her that she returned it, she could keep the item, and they'll give her a partial refund, or she could resend it back and they will give her a full refund. But I'm almost thinking that they probably were expecting her to send it back on her own, or if the seller wanted to pay for shipping to come back, then they could do that. But I think that's wrong to even say if, because if the seller made the mistake, the seller should fix it. The seller should pay for it. If she's going to keep it, then the seller should still send her the item that she purchased. And that's with anybody, not just being partial, because that's my daughter. And no, I don't like that she got messed over by that, but you know, that's me, okay? But she should just still send the item, because that was her mistake, because ain't nobody wearing that dress. It was ugly. Okay, the next one that I got is it's a twofer. It's a twofer. It's Titanic with Secrets of the Fateful Voyage, and then it's got Lost Secrets, Hollywood Mysteries, and it's 2 games in one. Okay, now I like that. I got a twofer. And I don't know how he put it in there. I think he just found a little box. This is what he sent it in, just like that. And next we got another Big Fish game. It's called Witch's Legacy, The Charleston Curse. Ooh, don't you like that? Boy, I'm excited. And then look how some of the things that's going to show up on the screen, that's what they look like. And that's going to be fun. It says, in the Charleston Curse, before it wipes out an entire family and save a young girl in Witch's Legacy. Now, some people say, I don't do no witches in this. This is a game. This is a game, y'all. This is a game, okay? Let's not be so serious all the time, okay? And if you don't like what I'm saying, then show yourself the door, okay? Nobody likes negative Nancy's, okay? It's just a game. But it says, the Charleston Curse. After finding out that you are the last living relative to a young orphan named Lynn, you discover the terrifying tale of her family. The Charlestons have been systematically killed by a witch, and now it's up to you to protect Lynn, confront the terrifying witch, and save Lynn in Witch's Legacy, the Charleston Curse. So I think it's very interesting. But I'm really a scaredy cat too, y'all. So it will be played during the day. I ain't doing that at night. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know what I said, but I'm just gonna tell you what I'm doing too. Okay. So next we got Phantom of the Opera. Isn't that cute? Phantom of the Opera. Everybody knows about the Phantom of the Opera. And it says, discover the secrets of the Phantom. You've been invited to the long-abandoned Paris Opera House. Find Find the phantom. Forgot find the phantom that stalks its halls, and discover the torment of its tragic hero. The ruins of the opera house stand as a tomb to unrequited love. Though long abandoned, an undying ghost still wanders its halls, plotting the return of his heart's desire. Discover the history that haunts the opera house and face all of its challenges. Confront the man behind the mask and complete the final act of the Phantom of the Opera. I'm excited about that one too. Of course, I'm excited about all of them. I bought them, right? Now, I have but I have a Wii game. And I know Wii is way back there, but I got a Wii game, and baby, I play it. And I got the Michael Jackson Experience, and I got Just Dance, the one with Cyndi Lauper on there, and all the. It's a real good one, baby. And I be thinking I be just getting it, okay? But also, I figured that since I love to dance, I don't do it often, especially not in public. I don't do it often, but I found a game called Dance Workout. And it's for the Wii game. Okay? And it says you can dance to hit songs like Just Dance by Lady Gaga, I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. Ooh, that's a good one. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Good Vibrations, and many more. And on the back it says over 30 songs, including Just Dance, Material Girl, I Will Survive, Stronger. Ooh. Good Vibrations, J-Ha, is that right? J-Ho, You Are My Desire. I'm vaguely remembering that. I'm not sure. Y'all tell me where that come from, all right? Because I don't think I've ever heard of it. Gonna Make You Sweat. Ooh, that was a good one back in the day. Smooth, Oyo Como Va. I don't know what that is. And Waiting for Tonight. Maybe I know things when I hear it more so than when I see it. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys on that. And you might have some teenagers that want to do that, or you might have yourself want to do that. I mean, I got all of these for less than $10. For less than $10. And you know, these games and these games were expensive back in the day, but a lot of people are trying to get rid of them because they no longer use them, and they're going to higher tech technology, and they feel like they can't use them anymore. But I don't get tired of them. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. That is my vintage haul on my games. Now you know what to do. Do not let how people are change who you are. Okay, and Direct D is going out of here, baby, and I'll talk with you guys later. Bye. Have a great one.